Good day, everybody. Happy Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I'm the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertains to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling with there is Cashapp, who's supporting clay size good and the ice good. If you look up Cashapp, you will see that she is an Egyptian goddess deity who has a marijuana leaf on her head. She's related to Thoth in some type of way. And she is a scribe. She is known for writing. She's a record keeper, and she's known for knowledge and wisdom, such as mathematics, astrology, architecture, astronomy, etc., etc. As Cashapp myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? The number 5 came up. I see the number 5 as change. I see it as entertainment, expression. I see it as, it could be innocence too, and children. It could be children, inner child, childhood, all that stuff. The zodiac signs, Sagittarius and Gemini came up as well. And Cashapp said, perseverance and divine time like magic. Expression with moderation, patience over time. Allowing things to reveal over time, divine timing. Strength is in rest, meditation, and staying centered. So that's their Cashapp for you. And I'll be channeling with her for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I don't handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This very much appreciated. It's helpful. Let's begin this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. I don't know if I dinged out of the last one, but hey, that's all right. We're still here. Okay. So let's begin. Oh, okay. Okay. There's something about judgment for sure. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarification cards, is the Page of Muskets, which is the Page of Wands. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Four of Lanterns, which is Four of Cups. It's like there's something about like needing to stay focused and everything like that. Needing to stay focused. You still keep going. People may be tired or just like feeling weighed down, oppressed. But needing to, there may be like a lot of like breakthroughs and like towers and stuff like that. And maybe people are exhausted, tired, or feel like they can't go on and all that stuff. But you gotta keep going. All right. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all that, is rhodiola, wisdom. What's that? The Uranus and Mercury is there. It's something with unicorn, because the unicorn is here, so you're gonna see it. This is like different, but yeah. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Arnica, teacher, and we have our Saturn here. There could be very heavy Aquarius vibes here. I mean, we just came from the Aquarius full moon, so. Okay. And then okay, so for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is logical, intuitive. The card that came out is the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'll show you upright to see what it looks like upright. But yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, is the Ten of Wands. Hey Karen, this is where the this is where the unicorn is at. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Judgment card. To clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse, you got the Tower card. You got the Eight of Synths, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Then you got the Ace of Lanterns, which is the Ace of Cups. And we got two cards here that were in the Mars Weekly Forecast / predictions, and this is completely different decks. We got the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card. Then we have Cannabis Detachment, which is like, but it's in reverse. And then it has Saturn and Neptune here. Spooky. We're gonna do the charms afterwards. So yeah, let's go. Wow, the ones are together again. So there's something about, again, autonomy, sovereignty, your individuality. There's something about having drive, starting something, initiating something. There was something about awareness as well. Conspiracy stuff. Okay. There's 7, 8, 9, so it's like moving forward, progressing, ascending, expanding, all of that stuff. Expanding, yes. Expanding, so yeah, ascension, expanding, moving forward, progression, all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. There could be some type of blockage, whether it's you or it's something around or whatnot. Some type of blockage. Like there's supposed to be some type of progression and strength, but it feels like someone feels oppressed or is oppressed, or there's like a lot of weight and like burdens, responsibility on them. And this could be exhausting. Like somebody maybe feel exhausted or something like that. It says obstacles for the Nine of Wands in reverse. It says obstacles, contrast, disadvantages, insurmountable difficulties, sorrows, health problems, and accidents. So yeah, just be aware of that. Yeah, there is some like, it feels like revelations or whatnot. I feel like honestly, it may be something about entering into it, the beginning stages of it or something. It feels like revelations. Something is what it is. And there could be like some type of change and upheaval, judgment day type of thing. It is some type of upheaval. There's an upheaval and changes going on. Some things could be falling and crumbling. Let's read the Tower card in this deck. So upright, it means, it has the following: when Paladin dons learns he is a synth, he loses faith in himself and his. Ooh, I feel like something showed to someone. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. When Paladin dons, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, learns he is a synth, he loses faith in himself and his existence. He urges the soul survivor to kill him, believing that he must be the quote unquote must be the example, not the exception. There is chaos and strife in your life due to a great conflict. A fundamental truth has been shaken, and you are unable to decide what to do next. This may be due to your own inability or an outside force working against you. Tell me it's either or. I'm trying to see if it's like outside. It could be either or, honestly. I don't see like it being like specifically either one right now. I don't see that. Yeah, I feel like people feel like it's a lot. There's a lot to work on. Um, do your best to stay focused and work on what you can work on, step by step, and all that stuff. Hopefully, you don't give up or anything like that. You just have to know. Again, I'm feeling some type of breakthrough here. There's some type of hold on the heart. There's something with the heart and like a hold on the heart. And then even though there's like a hold on the heart or trying to like dress up things or trying to do things or whatnot, the heart is the heart anyway. No matter if like something is trying to like hold it or like hide it or change it or dress it up as if it's the heart is the heart. And I feel like you would know, someone will know. Something is weighing on the heart. Something is like weighing on like some type of new beginning, a new love, freedom. There's something about freedom and oppression. I don't know if somebody's not trying to accept the truth. I'll let it song. Somebody's not trying to accept the truth, what is, with detachment here and judgment. Be careful of holding on to illusions, babes. I'm just saying this right now, okay? Just the way I'm seeing it. Be careful of like delusion or illusion and you riding on that. Unless it's like something that's helping you. And then something about the use of cannabis. And it's supposed to like more like calm you or like help you detach and see what it is and like work through the things. That's at least the way I see it. Like, I don't use cannabis just to like escape, you know, Pisces, escape. I feel like it just helps me to like release the anxiety and then like focus on, make things not such a big deal as it is, because it really isn't. It could be, but it really isn't. Not to make things that a big deal, but not in a way to ignore it and be like, oh, I don't need to do that or I don't need to see that. It's for me to be like, oh, that's not a big deal. Let me tackle this. Let me really tackle this head on. I'm not gonna go further. I don't know how to explain what I just said. But anyways, okay. So like I really liked what those pages where like people sometimes will like smoke and then it helps them to clean, you know. Whereas they will be like stuck in, it's a word for a phrase for it. It's like being stuck or frozen in like anxiety or like just a lot. And then once they smoked, they were able to release and do everything they could do. So they could start cleaning. they could start really focusing on something. All that stuff. I used to do it when I first studying and stuff like that. I used to get too anxious about stuff, and then sometimes like, I'll do everything I can, but like when I smoked or whatever and I released, like I was able to really like be like, all right, it's not a big deal. Just read this shit now. Read it, study, clean. There's something about the heart, but yeah, that there. Okay. What came out is the Nine of Wands in reverse. People could be exhausted. There could be a lot on people's shoulders. It may be difficulties. Everything that I said there. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, summary of all of that is the Ten of Wands. Somebody may feel oppressed, or there's just like a lot on them. It could be a relationship. It could be connections with people. That is crazy. I had a dream about that. I had a dream. So like, I'm gonna say my dream randomly, yo. It could be with another person, with other people, or it could be something about like yourself or whatnot, the connection with yourself and everything, the harmony and all that stuff within yourself. And there may be something with a blockage, but I had this dream, man, like, and like I have this type of dream a lot though, where things are happening, like either people are trying to like, are trying to, how can I say it another way? Slurter us. They're trying to slurter us. They're trying to slill us. They're trying to, they're trying to unalive us. And like I know what's going on, and I know how to get out, and I know how to do it quick. But I end up trying to save people. I'm trying to save people. I'm trying to like bring people along, I'm trying to carry them sometimes, or I'm trying to tell them. But either they're just like too frantic, or they are like, they're just not listening, or they're too loud. Sometimes a lot of times they're too loud. I'm like, yo, you gotta be quiet. The person's gonna hear us. Like, and then I end up having to just like ditch that person and like go or whatever. Sometimes I hate when they follow me. They follow me and they make noise. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna make noise, please don't follow me, because like the person's gonna literally find you and they're gonna find me, or the people. But yeah, I had that dream last night, like, and it was happening over and over again. I don't remember if I was actually waking up and going back to sleep to the same dream, or different dreams that were the same, or if I was waking up in a dream, because I had that a lot. I was waking up in a dream, and a dream, and a dream. But yo, it was just happening where like there were people trying to find us, and they were trying to like slurter us. They were trying to like unalive us. And I was trying to hide. And this person was just wasting time. They were just talking loud, and I was trying to like make some type of like, at some point I literally just ignored the person, and I started trying to make like a diversion where like I can go into this closet and hide, but like the slurterer can't come and find me. They won't find me. But like as I was doing it, and I was figuring out how to like make the diversion to like block the door of the closet so I can be in the closet and all that stuff, like the person was starting to follow me, and I was like, don't follow me, like don't follow me, you're making too much noise. Like, I don't know, something about that. And to me, it's figuratively and all that stuff. Like, things holding you down, energy weighing you down, responsibilities, maybe even people or whatnot. But there's something about some type of oppression holding you down. You could be exhausted and all that stuff. It could be things, people. It could be something within yourself, a blockage and all that stuff. All that. And it's like from peace, from harmony. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Judgment card. Something is what it is, Judgment Day, all that stuff. I'm gonna read the Judgment card. Boom, 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 clutter. We have here Birth, rebirth, vocation, breakthrough, calling, transcendence, triumph, transformation, family, union, reawakening of consciousness. So something is happening, occurring, whether or not you like it or not, type of thing. Yeah. Surrender to it. So a lot of y'all could feel it. There's something about tuning into it. Yeah, tune into and get in alignment with it. There's something that underneath is much more. It could be a lot of chaos on the surface, but like underneath it's like something about peace or whatnot. Or there's something about connecting with yourself and something about the truth and all that stuff, and connecting with yourself for that peace, knowing what's really happening, the inner and all that stuff. To clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse, we have the Tower card, the Eight of Scents, and the Ace of Lanterns. Eight of Scents is Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Lanterns is the Ace of Cups. The Tower, Eight of Scents, and the Ace of Cups. Stay focused and keep working towards whatever is new for you, whether it's new love or it's like something new that is being created, an outpour. Some of y'all could do like the alchemist thing, alchemize, transmute this breaking down, this upheaval and change, alchemize it to your liking, to what is supporting your highest good and the highest good, type of thing. Yeah. Be careful and don't give up. Top of and then yeah, we're gonna read the cannabis card. It's in reverse, so we're gonna read it in reverse. Interesante. So yeah, for the cannabis, we have cannabis detachment, and it has Saturn and Neptune here. It's in reverse, so we're gonna change. I just want y'all to see it upright. Excuse me. And in reverse, it means numb, disassociation, neglect, chronic pain, not seeing a way out, trapped, unsettled. Damn, definitely trapped and unsettled. And then, like I said, the astrological rulers are Saturn and Neptune. I'm gonna read the whole thing. So we have here, cannabis is one of the oldest known psychotropic herbs. The first recorded use of cannabis is from 8000 BC in an ancient village in Taiwan, where indigenous groups used hemp fibers in their fabrics, pottery, rope, and even their shoes, not relying on animal skins or even silk for clothing. In 4000 BC, in the Chinese village of Pampo, hemp was considered to be one of the 5 grains of China and thus a major food crop. In the Chinese Materia Medica from 2737 BC, hemp was recognized for its ability to treat over 100 medical issues, including gout, malaria, and rheumatism. The medical use of marijuana features heavily in Hindu religious texts. In the Vedas, for example, written between 2000 BC and 1400 BC, cannabis was considered a sacrament of Shiva, described as a source of happiness, a joy giver, and a bringer of freedom that was compassionately given to humans by the gods to relieve them of anxiety and help them achieve delight as well as fearlessness. Yes. Cannabis's many uses fall mostly under Saturn and Neptune's rulership with a strong Piscean undertone. Since it is a musculoskeletal, relaxant, anti-inflammatory, and pain reliever, it is a great ally for those seeking to soften the rough edges of Saturn's impact. Its mood enhancing, anti-anxiety, anti-inflammatory, and psychotropic properties belong to the realms of Neptune and therefore Pisces. And then here's the guidance. Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma. Although often called the great malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in third-dimensional reality. The space-time continuum is a system that encompasses third-dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend, Neptune, the cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble sleeping, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self-neglect and disassociation. Tune deeply into the energetics of this ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self-induced pain. And then we have here Aries and Scorpio. You could be any of those signs. Those signs could be in chart. It could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements. It could be the energy of this reading. All that stuff. Then we have here Hawk, the good omen, the good meaning, and it has 369 and the number 9, and it has Aquarius and Capricorn here, and it says cunning, clever, sharp, on point, keen, cut to the chase and to the point. So where it's at is by the 9 of Wands in reverse and all that stuff around that area. It's giving me like things are aligned. You just gotta align with it. You gotta like get with it type of thing. I feel like something must have happened or something like that, or something may have been going on in people's lives, and it feels like it's a lot. But flow with it as best as you can in a way. Something is straightforward and all that stuff. Anything, every time I say it, anything not of that is confusion, the devil. It's not it. It's not in alignment. And then we had the play button. We had the play button for one of these readings last week, but I don't remember which one. Yeah, it is what it is. It's happening. The forces, the energies that be, all that stuff is happening either way. We have here earnest, which is an adjective meaning resulting from or showing sincere and intense conviction. Serious and zealous, showing great energy or enthusiasm in intention, purpose, or effort. And then showing depth and sincerity of feeling. Yeah, and this could be something that you're working on that like you truly love. If I feel like you just need to really focus on something that you truly love, something that's from the heart. I kept saying something about from the heart. Like there's something, and it doesn't have to be that, but it could be the whole thing of like, you could be doing something or working something in something, but is that truly like from the heart, like something that like you're called to, like, and all that stuff. Like, for example, it doesn't have to be this. You could be in some type of job or career, but is this like something heart-led? Like, is this something that's earnest? You're putting your passion into and all that stuff. I'm gonna leave that alone. But we have here Laguz. I believe that's Laguz. Laguz, and it means water. You could have different forms of water this week or something like that. There is something about swimming deep and underneath for sure. There is. So yeah, we have here Laguz, water, power of renewal, dreams and fantasies. And then say this is something that's not like real or not a thing yet. Make it a thing. You know what I mean? Make it a thing. Just be very like, how you say it, matter of fact about it and everything like that. That's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic, logical, intuitive. Interesting. If you like personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me subject anytime. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Hold on. Yeah, and like, I don't know if people are trying to like separate it or something like that. Um, I don't know if people are trying to separate it. There's something about logic and intuitive, holistic. Somehow, like, figure out your way. So, I mean, you gotta figure out your levels and stuff. There is this and that, but then what's in between? There's like the in between stuff and the range of stuff. This is so random. Okay, this may have nothing to do with anything, but I was thinking about this the other day. It's like the whole thing with hot and cold, and like there's in between. There's warm, but there's like more to the warmth. There's more to the cold. You know what I mean? Um, Randomly, also, I was just thinking about sexuality, people's sexuality, and like how people are just like, well, if you're homosexual, this is homosexual, this is heterosexual. But there's like in between, there's like different sexualities. There's demisexual, there's pansexual, there's androgynous, there's, and then, oh, if you're a guy who likes men, you gotta be this way. But it's like, what if you're a masculine, um, homosexual man? What if, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to do that. There's different levels of it. What if you're like, there's different things. Like, what if, like, you're heterosexual, but, like, you like to dress this way? There's different things. Like, there can't just be boop, boop. I don't see that. I see, like, there is boop, boop, but there is, like, and this is where I like to get people to know people deeper and all that stuff, because there's, like, different ranges and stuff of whatever. So, I don't know. I feel that with, like, logic, facts, and like the unknown and the intuitive and all that stuff. People want to do this and that, but it's like, there is like, and how can you say facts when technically, if we are being for real and factual, actual factual, there's things that we don't know, and there's things that we don't see, but we know it's there and all that stuff that is happening. Like, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. That's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic, logical intuition. If you're like a person reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a thing. Time tables will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you appreciate it's helpful. And peace out, y'all.